to the internal affairs of a country that has not attacked any country, but it implements the ethnic cleansing. It is the first time that NATO is engaged in a conflict outside the political borders of its members. Notwithstanding the above, all the international provisions regarding the human rights aim to ensure that human beings live in freedom and with dignity. The essence of human security is the implementation of human rights. The collaboration and interaction between the international human rights organizations and political actors is indispensable for overcoming challenges and to ensure human security and implementation of human rights. Thank you very much.
Mr. Osja, thank you very much for your presentation. I think that it's international protection of human rights. It's a very broad topic, and it's very difficult to be covered in 10 or less minutes. But I think that throughout your paper, you did a kind of effort to bring the main message that how the implementing or progressing in human rights is going to enforce even the international security, and trying to bring some example, legality versus morality in humanitarian intervention. I thank you for your presentation. Please, any comment or question? Any question, please? Before we start with the third, please.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah. I would like to know if you considered your approach was very historical, whereas I think personally that in the UN human rights have only taken an important position in the 90s, and I wondered if you'd looked at their mainstreaming of human rights to be included in the policies of each UN body.
Yes, the human rights are trying to be included in the policy, and the policy is trying to show the respect for human rights is the same everywhere. That was, for example, the intervention in the Kosovo, to make sure that human rights are samely respected in Balkans, in Europe, and one of the biggest challenges, I think, is the human rights in Africa or in other parts of the earth, because there are a lot of problems on those regions. We have a universal human rights declarations, and there are 3 systems, as I mentioned before, but the implementation is not the same. So that's why the different regions are trying to develop procedures, trying to develop institutions to ensure these human rights. This is a challenge for all of us, for all the humanity, let's say. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Osja.